What is up, guys? Welcome to another season mod video. This time we're driving as Robert Kubica in the Williams. Now this is still a little bit up for debate whether he is actually going to be racing for Williams, but for all intensive purposes he's racing for Williams. He's got the Williams helmet on. You can't really see the Martini stripes on his helmet from the camera angle, but I do promise you guys, if you looked at the thumbnail, you'll see that he does have it on there. And obviously the Williams is more or less the same. They're not really going to change the livery, maybe until the Martini sponsor runs out. But you never know how long that could be. That could be God knows forever. But we are underway in this race. You can see that everyone gets off really well. Everyone more or less goes 2 by 2. We're going to hesitate going into turn 1 with Sergio Perez. The two Red Bulls side by side. Mercedes and Ferrari both side by side with each other. We've got Pierre Gasly just behind us. Maybe thinking of having a look. But we've got to deal with Sergio Perez coming into the first chicane. We're going to go nice and deep down the inside, get a little bit sideways when actually trying to overtake him. But Ricciardo got a poor exit because he was battling with Verstappen. We're going to go down the inside, and Ricciardo just goes straight into the wall. So Ricciardo's going to lose a few positions and a nice chunk of his front wing, which is going to put him down behind Nico Hülkenberg, I think it is, but which isn't exactly nice. But we're going to go side by side down the start finish straight with Max Verstappen, and we're going to go almost 3 wide with Kimi at the same time. So we are in a really weird predicament at this point in time, trying to battle with Ricciardo, and obviously he was trying to get past Kimi, who kind of braked really early. But we're going to have a look down the inside of Daniel Ricciardo, kind of similar to how we did actually, sorry, Max Verstappen. Why am I saying Ricciardo? Verstappen, we passed Verstappen, so Verstappen is going to be a little bit slower. And Verstappen, if you see here, he just goes very slowly. On the exit of that corner, he must have hit the wall or something because he got a puncture. He must have hit the wall because he got a puncture literally going into that corner, which was kind of weird. We've got Valtteri Bottas bunny hopping the chicane, who is going to screw, and we are just going to fly through because we had a clear run, but he's going to touch us and we almost go into the wall. We're on the grass and we almost get hit, almost hit Kimi, who we overtook when we sped past him. But Bottas going to lose both of us, so that was really crazy, and it was very in the moment. They did that a previous lap, but nothing really happened. But when it came to that, you know, we was able to get past and actually get past Bottas. But now we need to try and catch up to Kimi, who is trying to catch up to Vettel, who is also trying to catch up to Lewis Hamilton, who's absolutely flown away at this point in time. But we've all made our pit stops at this point in time. We are on super soft tyre, so we are going to dive down the inside of Kimi Räikkönen and get that position. And we have a Haas just ahead of us, who's a little bit further back towards the grid. But moving further on, you can see Kimi is not giving up. You know, he's making some places on us. For sure, he got back past us, but we're going to go around his outside. He's doing what Bottas did, not to such an extreme degree, but obviously we're going to have to go down the inside at turn 1 and try and get past him and hug the inside apex. So far, sterling job from Robert Kubica, if I do say so. We're going to have to get with offensive from Kimi Räikkönen. He's going to challenge us into the final chicane. A little bit of debris on the wall of champions. It looked like a Red Bull front wing or something like that. But ourselves, there's a yellow flag just ahead of us for that Renault that is just parked up at the end of turn 1, so we can't overtake going into turn 1. So that's kind of frustrating. We had the run on him, but it didn't quite work. We're going to have a look at the hairpin, and that was a very difficult move to pull off, considering how off camber it was. But, you know, we're going to do our best and stuff like that. But we're going to get DRS, obviously, but at the same time, Kimi's going to be in our slipstream, and he didn't actually make it through until we made a mistake and we actually hit our rear tyre on the wall of champions, which is absolutely awful exit. Kimi's going to try and make a move around us. We're going to cut him off, and we're going to go move a little bit to the right just to let him know, hello, we're there. And we're not going to do that. We're going to try and get a good exit off of this corner and just try and get side by side with Kimi if possible. Didn't work this time, but it's going to work maybe in a few laps time if we can't get past Kimi at any point before. We're going to follow this along and see if we can make any moves. We're behind the trees at the moment, behind Kimi Räikkönen. When I come out of the trees, we're side by side, and we're actually going to be ahead of Kimi. So those trees kind of worked like a little bit of an effect. But the following lap, we almost do a Sebastian Vettel, and we just go so wide. We just missed our braking point. Kimi goes back through. Bottas almost comes through at us. Hamilton has made another pit stop, so he is behind Bottas. So now, this is for the lead. This is for first place. For whatever reason, Hamilton made 2 stops. He went on to the ultra soft, then the super soft, which is baffling to me. We're going to try and go around the outside of Kimi Räikkönen. This is the penultimate lap for the lead of the Grand Prix. There we go. Finally, I can speak English. We're going to go around Kimi Räikkönen, and we're actually going to hold him off until the final lap. You see, he's only just there, so we haven't been able to stretch our legs at all, if anything. We're going to pause to the left-hand side just to cover off any potential overtakes he wants to do. When I come across the line and win the Canadian Grand Prix, not exactly the same as BMW Sauber when Kubica won there, but nonetheless, we still do win, and that was actually a really intense race. I didn't include any on-board gameplay because most of the overtakes were kind of, you couldn't really see them, what happened or how it was happening from my POV. This is a really weird track where that happens because it's not like a simple, you know, overtake gone. Like, I probably could have done like 1 or 2, but at the same time, I might as well be able to get the entire overtake and everything going on and going around. But yeah, obviously, I need to do the race suits, teamwear, stuff like that for Felipe Robert Kubica. God damn it. And yeah, obviously he's gonna have good old Felipe's face. I can't really change that at this point in time because there's not really a Kubica face out there, and the face changing is not what it used to be, to say the least. But that's gonna be it for the Grand Prix, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, guys, bye bye.